Action.
Hey everybody, welcome to Daddy Issues. I'm Dean McDermott. I'm a daddy of 6. No, I'm not Richard Branson. With me as always, Adam Hunter, a new daddy, and Nicky Paris, who needs a daddy. How are you, fellas?
Great.
Good. How are you doing, man?
I'm surviving. We survived the move. You know, it's funny how like the average person can move in one day, or like a small family. We took a week. We took a week to move. Like, we got everything. Well, first of all, because we were in quarantine, I loaded up a pod, one of those pod things that they drop off in your driveway.
Yeah.
So I packed the house and I put it in a pod. And then they brought the pod over to the new place, and then I boxed up the rest of the house and the furniture. So everything gets moved in one day. But man, you don't really stop moving for at least 3 days.
How many black or white t-shirts would you say that you packed?
Too many.
70.
I feel like
you know what? I have so many black and white t-shirts that when I'm unboxing stuff, I'm unwrapping like really beautiful vases that are wrapped in my t-shirts.
I've seen you in a black and white t-shirt or a shirt that says Daddy Bear. I love it.
Houses like Tinder dates. It's like you just keep swiping on houses.
Sorry, I'm pathetic.
No, maybe you should like invest in a moving company because you would keep them employed. Like if you had your own moving company, you could just move yourself.
Oh my God, just for me.
Yeah. Do you like the new house?
Oh, the new house is fantastic.
You love it, huh?
Oh my God, it's
do the
so
pigs
great.
like it, and the kids too?
Love it. Like, we're so blessed. It's such a great place. That's such a great place.
That's awesome. Yeah. Now, dude, I obviously we don't have a nanny, but back in the day before this quarantine, I would do the road, and we had like a babysitter for the baby, and my wife worked in the office, and I would get stuff done with my career, and then if I was home, I'd obviously watch the kid and all. And now, we don't have a babysitter, so I'm with my baby from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and I can't get anything done. There's like 1 hour out of the day I can do a podcast. So I think that times 5, and I think of your life, like how do you get anything done?
I don't get anything done for me. I belong to this voiceover service, and I've missed out on a ton of voiceover stuff because, I packed the house, I moved the house, I'm unpacking the house. T is super busy right now. She's got like 20 things up in the air. So I'm doing all this while watching and feeding 5 kids and trying to homeschool them. So
because I feel like they could gang up on you too. Like it's not even just like one kid you could just lock in the closet. Like 6, it's not as easy.
They know Daddy's pretty kookaroo.
Wait, so you're homeschooling them yourself?
If I snapped, no, with the help of the school. I'm not doing a very good job either.
Or what are they? I mean, because you graduated, you like only made it to 4th grade or something.
Yeah.
How are you able to help out the kids?
I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not. I mean, the only thing I can do is try and keep them on schedule. Like, you got a Zoom class meeting, you got this due, and even at that, I'm.
Dean, who do you call when you get to long division?
Like, all right, I have 5 kids.
I would call you. You're the youngest person I know that might.
I don't know how to do long division. I need a graphing calculator to do that.
I love long division.
Do you?
Yeah.
My favorite topic was I didn't like history, acting. I would love to see you take the kids like math. Well, first of all, I just want to say teachers and everything. I have a friend who's a teacher, and they're not educating the children. The teachers are like home smoking weed, doing blow. That's just some of the teachers I know. On the city's dime.
During the quarantine.
Yes. And here are the students, thinking they're doing their hard work. This has been a free-for-all for teachers. Some of them. Because they're not.
I don't know about that. Is that on Staten Island?
I can't confirm or deny.
Now, Dean, I know that everyone got like $500 extra if you have a kid. You get like $1 million or what?
Yeah, but I've invested it. I've invested my $1 million.
I haven't got my check yet. Have you got your check yet? I haven't got it.
No, haven't got it. No.
I got it on the first day.
Did you?
Yeah. It was interesting to have $1,400.02 in my bank account.
Wow. That I got nothing back. I went to go online to the thing that you could check to see where the check is that said it's out of order or something.
Yeah, it's been like a really big problem for people to get it.
Then I applied for uninsurance because, for unemployment because I can't work because all my gigs got canceled. And then I applied 3 different ways and I haven't heard back either. It's just like,
It's really corrupt.
it's just, I don't get it. But then I have friends that are just getting checks left and right. And like,
I got it on the first day.
You got it on the first day?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was a nice surprise. And I went to the Cheesecake Factory, DoorDash.
Nicky also has a boyfriend now. How's that going?
Yeah, so I kind of am seeing it. I don't have a boyfriend yet, and I don't want to talk too specifically about him, but I will tell you some things.
This is perfect for you, and you're going to break up with them when quarantine's lifted.
You know what, Dean? I've been seeing him. I broke quarantine. And I love when people say it like that. It sounds like some type of mimosa of you.
You scoundrel.
So, yeah, I'm seeing somebody now, and it's just been interesting. I'm learning a lot about myself, and, but I'm a lot to handle, as we all know. So I have been giving him a lot of boundaries. I told him that he can't talk to me until early afternoon. Don't even fucking think about calling me. He wants to FaceTime me at 11 a.m. You don't know what my hair looks like. I ain't getting on the camera or on the phone.
Do you guys listen to music when you hook up or no?
No, just me panting.
What about you, Dean? Do you and Tori listen to music?
Rarely.
Really? Because I feel like I have ADHD. Like I need music to like focus as well. And then my wife.
You're a very good hip hop dancer.
My wife gets upset because.
Is it music or a series of clicks?
No, my wife gets upset because I like to listen to like, Teddy Riley or Babyface or like old school 90s jams or something. And then she wants to hear like new stuff, like which is I don't mind, like mumble rap or some other, whatever, the cat, like Dupa Cat, whatever.
Cat.
When you're having sex?
Yeah, well, we're hooking up. So
hold on, why does it have to be? Are you guys doing like an 8 Mile porn? Why does it have to be?
I just like music, but then she's like, she hates my music, and then we start fighting over it. I'm like, this is baby making music. She's like, yeah, I was probably made to this because it's like older, and she's like, so now we're arguing over her bad taste of music in the bedroom and just ruins the whole mood. So
that's why there's not a good idea to have music in the bedroom because you're gonna fight over it.
And if it does, it's
an age difference.
Try EDM.
What's EDM?
Like electric dance music or something with like outwards. It's just like different beats like that. I feel like would lend itself better to the situation. Although you may have to really go to town when the beat drops. So maybe that's not a good idea. I don't know if you're on Lipitor.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't imagine having sex to rap music.
Or just like hip hop, or like that's why I like old school like Teddy Riley or like like Bobby Brown or stuff that bump and grind, back in the not R. Kelly anymore, but I'm saying like just some. And then she's
Adam, I love you.
Well, when I shit on Tori, I like to listen to R. Kelly.
Oh my God.
Okay, go on.
Adam, I'm very close in Brita age. If you put on fucking anybody that you just said from the Roaring 20s, I wouldn't even know. I didn't even know. I told those people were from like the doo-wop days. I have no idea who those people are.
Like some Shy or
I'm with Bray. She wants to hear Ariana Grande or some 5 seconds.
I like Jodeci. We got into an argument over it. I'm like, your taste is horrible, and then we got to like broke up the whole hooking up, and then I
like Lawrence Welk. Do you guys like Lawrence Welk?
I have no idea. Is that a folk singer?
No. Google Lawrence Welk. Do you remember Lawrence Welk?
No.
No, I'm that old? Oh, my God. Lawrence Welk had a variety show, the Lawrence Welk Hour, and he was a band leader, and it was you remember Turn Off the Bubble Machine? He had a bubble machine, and he had a full-on orchestra.
He was like, I hear Beethoven. And,
oh, my God. You get your phone out and Google Lawrence Welk.
Did you listen, Dean, did you used to listen to it on your beeper?
I did.
What's his name? Lawrence Welch?
Lawrence Welk.
Oh, it sounds like somebody who like summons whales on a mountain in Ireland. Oh no, this is not somebody who's. Oh, he looks like the Hamburglar.
Right, there we go.
Doesn't he look like the Hamburglar a little bit, who steals the burgers from McDonald's?
A little bit, but anyway.
He was born in Strasburg, North Dakota, but he had I think he was Polish. And they have an accent.
I love pierogies.
The bubble machine.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you should have sex with words in it, me personally.
No.
Yeah, I hear you. I think that last night we didn't have any music on. It went much better.
His genre of music was called champagne music.
Ooh.
So if that doesn't get you all horned up, huh? I don't know.
Can I ask you guys a sexual question I've always wondered?
Sure. I'm just waiting.
The both of you were literally like, did not want to answer the question. Why do people, when they're making out, and I've had a few guys do this to me, so I'm looking at both of you. Have you ever put your tongue in somebody's ear hole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
There were times. It depends on the ear hole. And it depends on like the mood.
But like, I hear out of there. So now I'm hearing crackling. Like, I just don't understand why anybody would put their tongue. And I've had a few guys do it to me, and it's always grossed me out.
Well, you have to be very, very careful the amount of saliva, and I mean, it's not something you do all the time. Like
now, I wear a hearing aid.
I think it's like in the heat of the moment. Like maybe I'm 53, maybe 4 or 5 times my entire sexual career. Like it's not.
I mean, don't do it now during coronavirus. Now, I wouldn't do it now during.
It happened to me during coronavirus.
Not without a mask, absolutely.
Okay, Dean, since this is daddy issues, right? I'm having some kid issues, right? So Violet.
I thought we just talked about your kid issue, the music with your wife.
Yeah, so Violet gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 in the morning, stands up, and won't go to bed back until she like cries till she throws up. So then we
do that.
So then we get her out of the bed, put her next to us. Then she goes, remote, and finds the remote and points to it. Then or puts it in our hand and makes me put on Minnie Mouse, right? And then once that's over, it's Minnie Mouse, it's ABCs, which is like YouTube AB. They have a whole bunch of all the nursery rhymes, followed by Elmo. So she's doesn't go back to bed till 7, 8, 9 in the morning, if that, and then she's up, takes an hour nap, and then an hour nap at like noon to 1. But then if I let her sleep, which I feel bad waking her up, she's up till 10, 11 at night, and then I'm getting yelled at because I let her nap too long.
Right.
And it's
with Stella, there was no way that I was gonna let her get out of bed at 3 or 4 in the morning. I mean, and she would cry till she threw up. Hattie went through it for a little bit. I would offer to stay in the room with them until they fell asleep again. Or sometimes I would lay on the floor next to their crib and hold their hand until they fell asleep. But once she has you trained of I'm going to cry, then I'm going to cry till I throw up, and they're going to pick me up and they're going to put me in bed, and I'm going to get what I want.
And then why don't you sing a song from Gnarls Barkley?
And then putting her to sleep, like, okay, she falls asleep, and then when I go put her in the crib, she wakes up.
Yeah.
Every time, 5 times in a row.
So, if she throws up, clean her up, and tell her, hey, I'll stay in your room until you fall asleep, or Daddy will lay on the floor here, or I'll sing you a song, or I'll hold your hand while you go back to sleep, but we're not going into Mommy and Daddy's bed. We're not putting the TV on. Because, they're master manipulators, and they'll control you because, they learn at a very, very early age that, they make a sound with their mouth and they can start to get things. It's very like food, right? Until you figure out you give it to them. So now like, oh, this person will give me anything I want. I know. At every age, it's a different thing.
It's just I'm not strong enough to do it with my wife to let her in there when she throws up on herself. It's just like, it's too sad.
It's not, she's not going to hurt herself. It's you clean her up.
When she's out of the crib into the bed.
Yeah. That's the other thing too. Like once you try and transition her, you're not going to keep her in bed. There's no way. That's going to be a bigger nightmare because she's going to have temper tantrums, kicking at the door. And then that's when she can really hurt herself. So it's best to sort of nip it in the bud now and try and curb it.
He's right. It's only going to get worse.
And then also taking things like I gave her a popsicle, and then I had a popsicle.
I saw that. And
then she grabbed mine, and then I said, "No, that's you have to say please." And then she goes, "Ah!" Starts screaming like as if I just like. So she didn't just like if I'm coloring with her. She just takes whatever it wasn't with me, but I don't want her to do it with other kids. So how do I teach her to not just grab things out of my hand and do whatever she wants?
Yeah, now's a good time to start working on that.
Yeah.
Because I know we talked about this before, and you know, it was just like she was really young, and it's like, okay, she's, you know, exploring boundaries and stuff. So now it's time for you to create the boundary.
And then if my wife sits next to her, she starts pulling out my wife's hair one by one.
Ooh.
While she's sleeping. Which I'm like paying her to do that. But like
what area is the hair being pulled from?
Oh, out of her head. She's just
okay, her head.
Yeah.
You want your wife to look like she has alopecia?
No, I don't. But that's what she does.
You better stop that.
And she goes, "Wake up, Daddy," and opens my eyes. I'm just like,
yeah.
She goes, "Wake up, Daddy," and then goes, "Barbie, Barbie, Barbie." I'm just like, what?
No, yeah, you gotta create some boundaries and bring the hammer down a bit.
Boundaries is the operative word.
Yeah, because
that's what I'm doing with my man.
She's gonna rule the roost. She already does rule the roost.
And then when we go for walks, whatever way I want to go at the end, she goes the other way.
Yeah.
I think it makes it so much harder too because she's so beautiful.
Yeah, come here.
I'm assuming you're looking at her the way you're smiling.
Yeah.
It is tough. It is tough with your first one, but let me tell you, your second one, whole new ball game.
Really?
I'm sure because you're broken in.
Yeah.
Say hi to Dean. Say hi to Dean and Nicky.
Hey, Mama.
Hi, Violet.
How are you, sweetheart? Hey.
Oh my God, how cute is she? Hi, Violet.
So big. Your hair's so long.
That's how I feel.
Is that how you feel with your new date, Nicky?
That's how I feel seeing you in your monochromatic outfit today, like a pantomime. Sorry, I have to ask, are you guys losing it? Because I feel like I was good the first month. Now I'm like ready to drop kick somebody. I need this all to be over. I want to go back to the workout classes.
Yeah.
The hardest part for me is feeling like I'm not doing anything for my career. You know, it's like I spent 21 years like having a career. And now, I'm doing Zoom shows or I'm doing like podcasts and stuff. But I look at other comics that have like freer time, don't have a baby, and they're putting up like all these videos and all their video. And it's not just like putting up a stand-up video. It's transcribing the video. So the videos are all, "Hey, what's up, Bo?"
Hey, Bo.
Those are all transcribed. Or I could be trying to get gigs right now for the winter or for January. So feeling like I only have like a couple hours a day to even do that. And then even not that, since my wife works from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 6:30, then I want to spend some time with her. And then she cooks something. So then it's like I just feel like that's feeling like feeling trapped is what's kind of losing it for me.
Yeah, I'm going bonkers. I'm just overwhelmed with all the kids 24/7. You know, like it was so nice having that breakup of school. You know, they go from school from 8:15 to 3:30, and that was just such a nice part of your day,
right?
To do stuff for yourself. And now I feel like I get absolutely nothing done at all. And right now, especially, all I'm doing is emptying boxes and trying to set up the house. I don't feel anything happening career-wise at all. I did this thing called the Quarantine Bunch.
I watched that. It was funny.
Episode 6 is on Wednesday. It drops on Wednesday. That was a lot of fun, but that's the only thing I've done
career. You like the people you're on with?
What's that?
You like? I have jealousy issues. So do you like that cast better than this cast? Because we're gonna have a problem.
No, of course not.
It's pretty cool. It's like people from a lot of like 80s and 90s sitcoms.
I saw the people on the poster.
But why are you playing a character and everyone else is like playing themselves? Because you weren't on a sitcom in the 80s or something? Is that what?
No, they just they wanted someone else, and the writer Ryan, he's with the same agent as myself, Karen. Karen at National. So we got to talking, and I created that character. I thought, what about little Ricky Prickard from Rusty Makes Five, from some fictitious obscure Scottish TV show. So it worked out. It was fun.
That was cool. Bo's hair's getting long.
I know.
He is so cute. Oh my God.
Violet, you want to see Bo? Look, it's Bo.
Bo, I have never met you in person.
Violet, come here. Look, it's Bo. I'll show you.
Oh, you want to see Violet?
Look, it's Bo. It's Bo.
Hi, Violet.
Remember Bo?
Can you make it? How do I make it bigger on my screen? Do I click on Violet?
You have to hit
Hit video?
top right hand corner speaker view.
Say hi, Bo.
Gallery view?
Yeah. Then you
Oh,
should.
there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, where'd she go?
She left. Hold on.
No.
Oh, Violet. Bo wants to say hi to you.
This looks like a Norwegian blind date.
I look like I have a red beard.
Violet. Bo wants to say hi. Violet, come here.
She wants chocolate.
She wants chocolate. Okay.
Oh, you lost out the chocolate.
How is he so relaxed? He's got like the best temperament.
He's great. He's great.
Yeah.
Sam chill.
Aw, he's so cute. Bo, I like your gun.
Oh, look
So
at
look at
Bo.
you.
Are you real wet? I'm saying let the building down.
He's really wet.
Oh.
He's got a little squirt gun. There's Violet. Hi, Vi. Remember Violet? What have you got, Violet? Is that a frog?
Say hi, Bo.
Aw, they're
Like-
both so cute.
Chocolate?
Oh, chocolate. Oh.
Bo and Violet look like two little kids on It's a Small World. Don't they for like Norway holding hands or something?
That's one of the things also about this whole thing is that, you know, she's 2 years old and she's or 20 months old. She's in her like very important stages of developing friendships and meeting people and how to act towards people. And I feel like we're just putting like a big stop in that right now.
Right.
You know, it's one thing if you're 40 and you 41 and you know, 50, whatever, 20, 30, whatever you are, you know how to develop relationships. But with little kids, it's like,
Right.
it's just the fact that she can't.
So what's the latest? I haven't been following the updates. I know that May 15th is supposed to be some magic number for us.
Yeah, but now they're saying it's like May 30th now already.
Already? Are they saying that?
Yeah.
No, Jesus.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
This is the most like Dean. This is the most normally like I know that you struggle, but you have a really good poker face. This is the most outward struggle I've seen you, man.
Really?
Are you okay?
I don't know.
I feel like moving is just a lot in general.
Moving's a lot, dude. Moving's a lot, and it's a tough time, man. It's tough. Like just being in a house with 6 other people is just really tough. Like Nicky, I love my kids, but I envy you sometimes. You know,
You guys are here with your baby. And
solo. You're solo. You know, you're doing your own thing, and you don't have to work with all these different personalities and school and feeding everybody. Like it's just.
I mean, I know that, but like, look at us right now. You know, you guys have your babies. And just like a little different.
Oh,
But it's the same.
did you at least have a truck, or was just you carrying stuff from one place to another?
No, I used the same guys that I've used before. Good Hands Movers. Jim, he's like a friend now. Like he's, we're buddies. So it's him and another guy in a truck. You know, it's not like these big, huge crews that we used to have. And I move with them. So I'm one of the guys.
You gotta do something for yourself, man. Like I know it's gonna be hard, even if it's an hour out of the day to do that boxing workout.
Well, that I'm gonna have to start because it's really without working out, I really get down. Look at me, I look like shit right now. Like
You don't look. You look fine.
I've seen you look worse, for real.
And I just hockey. I can't play ice hockey. That's driving me bonkers. And I can't go and play golf. That's driving me bonkers. So I can't spar.
Suppose you went on a run around the neighborhood.
He like
I'm gonna start. I gotta
don't
start.
do that because you might not like turn around.
Just keep going. I could run to Canada. I don't know.
But you need an actual hour, or even like those workouts on that fight camp. That's what's saving me because it's like 40 minutes out of the day.
Yeah.
It's just you need
once we get the place a little settled, then that's my plan, is to start doing the fight camp, because it's incredible, and I need it for my mental health, because I'm going bonkers.
I think it's.
Have you blown up yet on the kids or no?
Have I what?
Like, how irritable are you?
Irritable is Daddy. What does Daddy say? Rah, 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 rah. He used to do that.
Really?
He'd go into the room and he'd say to the other kids, Dad's going rah, rah, rah. Come and say hi to the guys. Here's Liam. Come and say hi to Nicky and Adam.
Oh, hi.
What up?
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm good.
How much you miss us, Liam? Honestly.
What?
If you had to give an honest answer. 10. The children love us.
We're not buying that, dude. We're not buying that.
Liam, you know any inappropriate, dirty jokes you could tell us or what?
No.
Come on.
Bummer.
He does. I'll share them with you later.
Oh, inappropriate, dirty jokes. Both of you.
What'd he say?
I don't know.
Inappropriate, dirty jokes. Both of you.
Oh, got it.
How dare you? I showered this afternoon.
You should have said Adam and Nicky.
Yeah.
It was still good.
No, it's so good.
Bree laughed. Don't shut the door. It's too high.
Hey, you want to do comedy this Friday?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Come on, you were good.
Dude, the comedy's gone, man. It's gone. My spirit is dead.
Comedy equals.
I'm opening up to you guys right now on the show. I'm bereft of comedy spirit right now.
But that's when you need it, man. That's when you need the outlets, bro. Like the kids are looking. You gotta think about, like, you gotta be a role model for these kids, and part of that is going for your best, and that's also like taking care of yourself.
And I have to tell you, I've surprisingly enjoyed doing the Zoom shows. I think you might like it. I mean, you've seen them, so maybe not.
I haven't seen one.
Yeah, you were on that night for a little bit, right?
Yeah, for like 5 minutes he came out.
Not even, but like, is it? People were just talking. Like, is it like, and now put your hands together for Nicky Paris, and then
Nicky, you down for Friday night again?
you get front and center.
If you want to do it, I'm down.
Yeah, let's do it. The last one was good.
I love doing them, and honestly, it keeps me accountable to write and do new material. And I love doing crowd work on the shows because I'm so nosy. I look in everybody's house and I see this one nibbling on the popcorn. It's fun.
Can I be a surprise guest?
Why don't you do it? It's not like stand up. Just tell stories. You're so charismatic.
Nicky, something died inside of me. I don't know what to tell
Something
you.
died inside of me, but luckily I shut out that condom.
Seriously, you know how much I love comedy, and I don't even listen to it anymore.
Well, in case you guys were looking for an uplifting podcast,
No way. You know what? If you came here for some bullshit,
No, I totally relate.
like the show called, like, you want to feel better about your life? Listen to
Yeah,
this.
you hit it on the head. I can out-depress anybody. You got
Like,
problems? Let me tell you my day.
I still think we should do that. We have a sketch idea. When someone's gonna steal if they hear this, but basically, Dean is a therapist, and instead of like actually you telling him your problems, he tells you his problems, and you leave feeling better about your own life. So you're like, oh, I'm having problems with my girlfriend. He goes, let me tell you this. I got 5 kids,
girlfriend.
blah blah blah. I'm broke. And then all of a sudden you're like, well, my life isn't as bad, and you actually leave.
I think it's a really funny idea.
That's
We should do it.
My therapist today, actually, she was telling me about another comedian's bit that she found funny.
Oh.
I was like, I have jealousy issues.
Your therapist.
Yeah, she was telling me about something she saw on Stephen Colbert.
I had a therapist one time fall asleep on me during our session.
She's done that.
My first therapist used to fall asleep all the time.
It's crazy. And then I had a therapist that was like,
the big nod.
yeah. Then I had a therapist that was like, I complained about my dad every time, and then he's like, and then all of a sudden I'm like, all my dad cares about is money and me making it. This was like years ago. He just doesn't think of me as a person. It's all about this, that, and business. And I bring him in and I open up, and then it's my dad's turn to speak, and he's like, how is he going to become a millionaire if this is the bullshit he's thinking about? It was like the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. He got all mad.
Be careful with the wrench.
And then we left, and she was like kind of hot. He was like, "Well, you got her wrapped around your finger, huh?" I'm like, "Okay, Dad."
And did you?
She was cute. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But,
Did you feel like you had a connection through your problems?
I can't even find a therapist anymore because I went through 10 different people. Like my wife, I'm on my wife's plan because she gets it through work, and she switched from Kaiser to Blue Shield. So I've been trying to find someone, and no one is on my plan. Like every therapist is like booked out or doesn't take new clients or whatever. And so then
Those ones are tough to get into.
So then I find out someone's a psychologist, and then I talk to him for 20 minutes about like prescribing me the medication that I take. And he's like, "Oh, I can't prescribe. I'm a psychologist, not a psychiatrist." I'm like, "Well, I thought I was seeing," and then I started going off on him, and then he gave me my money back for the session. Like,
Oh,
I did.
Really?
Yeah, I just went off on him. I'm like, I feel like this is a scam. Now I got to pay this guy $60. I just went crazy. And then, not crazy, but I got annoyed. So yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. The guy was really happy to like not see me anymore.
I've never got my money back from a therapist.
I think I could have made money on the whole thing. Give me $100. I'll never call you again. So
That's funny.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's so tough. The good ones are really hard to get into. Really hard.
they wanted $550 for a consultation. I'm like, are you
Yeah, that kills me. The first consultation,
Wait,
first
$550?
is
Yeah.
like $350 to $600.
I was like, no, what?
See, I didn't have to do that. That's crazy. I don't have dental. I have really good insurance through my day job, but I don't have dental. So I only have to pay a $15 copay every time I go, which is really nice.
You go to your dentist for therapy?
I wish. I had better teeth. You'd feel sorry.
Dude, are you having any fun with the kids? You are, right?
Next question.
Because I feel like I'm having the best time of my life with my daughter. Like I'm having time that I'll never get back.
Dude, yeah, it's amazing. And you have one, dude, and that's amazing. I have 5 of them at all different stages of their life, and basically
A lot of different emotions.
A bunch of different emotions, but basically all 5 of them are slobs. So I spend my whole day either on them to clean up or cleaning up after them. Like
I think your solution is you should have another one. Because
makes perfect sense, Adam. That makes perfect sense.
Wait, no, okay, so they're slobs, and then don't you say, listen, you guys either clean the room or you're grounded, or you put stuff away if you take it out? Do they not listen to you?
Oh God, no.
Do you
No,
like?
that's my daddy issue. I struggle with them to. I don't know. It's really weird. It's different when I was a kid. Like pride of ownership of stuff for your toys, for your room. You know, you kept it neat and clean, and it was like, hey, this is my room. This is a representation of me. These are my toys. Maybe that's from growing up poor. I don't know, but we took care of our toys. They meant something to us as opposed to just like, oh yeah, I'm done with that one. I'm over that. That lasted for 2 days. What's next?
But the key is that they're not putting it away, that they're making a mess.
They're not putting it away, and they're not putting it away because they don't care. Because here's the thing. Here's what I started doing. I was like, listen, if I have to ask you more than 2 times to clean up your toys, big green garbage bag, and they go in the garbage. And they're like, I'm fine with that. I'm like,
Really?
yeah. And I was like, oh man, if I did that to my parents, if I said, yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Throw that shit out.
When I was in high school, we had a room inspection every day because I was to like a boarding school. And if our room was failed inspection, you had to get up at 5:30 and do 100 push-ups, and 300 squats, and run back and forth. Is there any kind of thing you could do that where, listen, if we're doing a workout, if this isn't clean?
Well, you remember that scene? I forget what Lethal Weapon it was, but it was when the little Genghis Khan looking guy captured Mel Gibson, and he had him chained up in in a basement, and it was dripping water, and he had the electric charge things, and he'd shock him. Do you remember that scene? Yeah. Lethal Weapon. Yeah, I've got that set up in the garage.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's probably not.
I'm going to show the kids the movie first, in all fairness.
Yeah.
And then point out.
No, but seriously, I mean, what about making them do sprints or like a workout?
Well, no, what's going to happen is the hammer's coming down because this house is really, really nice compared to the other one. And you know what? It needs to be treated accordingly. It needs to be treated that way. And there's going to be chores. There's going to be consequences. And just things have to be done. Rules have to be followed.
Do you have like, hey, 7 o'clock in the morning, wake up, 9 o'clock school, 11 o'clock clean up. That's all. I know the kids just don't follow it.
The school, they have schools at different times. The younger ones, Hattie and Finn start at 8:30. Liam and Stella, they'll have like a Zoom at 11 or 1.
No, what I'm saying, as far as like you like clean up 3 to 4, exercise 4 to 5. Do you have any kind of schedule like that?
This house is a new do-over. This is where the law gets laid down and enforced.
And do they know this yet?
Oh yeah. No, we had a long talk about this before we left because when they saw this house, they fell in love with it.
Right.
I have jealousy issues. I haven't seen the house. I didn't even get a text.
Guys, I'm so you guys, I want you guys to come over all the time. I'm so proud of it. Not like the other place. I didn't want to have anybody over. This place, I want to have you guys over, and it's fantastic. But the kids, they need to start treating it they need to have some pride of ownership. We lived in Ontario housing and row houses that all look the same and were dumpy, but ours look the best. So
is Tori strict with the kids as far as cleaning up? No,
it's me.
What do you think my power is in asking T to have a picture of me somewhere in the house?
Dude, you want that to happen? I'll hang pictures.
Even if it's in a Christmas ornament.
Like pictures of Nicky on the ceiling?
What I do with Violet sometimes it works. There's a song called "Clean Up, Everybody."
Everybody do their share. Clean up.
Maybe playing that song will help.
Maybe I should just keep it on a loop.
But I feel like I can relate.
And just like have planes drop leaflets. Clean your room.
Dean, I feel like I could relate though in some ways to your kids because like I feel like if I knew like my mom always cleaned up after me and I knew it. That's why like I didn't really I knew what I could get away with.
Yeah.
So like when you like pull out on your boyfriend and bust on his back, who cleans it?
Yeah, does mom come over?
Oh.
She get out the wet dry vac?
Oh my God. That was our cleaning lady Maria's job. How dare you?
Nicky.
How
made a mess again, Nicky.
How dare? How dare?
How
my mom's still in denial that I'm gay.
In the lockdown?
What happened?
How are mom and dad in the lockdown? How are they doing?
They're good. They're pretty annoying. She's like every day, are you eating? I'm like, yeah. Have you seen me on camera? Of course I've been eating. My tits are on my knees.
How's Christopher?
My dad is good. My little brother told me I look like a sewer rat this week, so that's been fun.
So things are normal.
Yeah, right. Excuse me.
No, that's his routine. That's
right. I thought you were saying that I look like a sewer rat.
No, that you get grief from Christopher.
No, I feel bad for him because he's like just trapped in the house, but then again, I feel like I'm running around and doing so much. Sometimes I was like, it must be nice to just sit in a wheelchair all day.
Are you still going to Starbucks or no?
Yeah, every single day. I'm going to Starbucks. I got a salad from Sweet Green, and there was a bone in it.
Oh,
so I had to fill out an accident report, and I only got $75.
You've had bones in your like the salad, though. So,
what kind of bone was it? Chicken?
I was so upset, Dean. Like I actually have a picture of it. It was
last
like
time he had a bone in a salad, he tossed it.
Yeah, I'm just innocently eating my salad, supporting local businesses, and I don't think they count because they're a national brand. And I'm eating it, and this is what I see.
Oh my God!
Holy shit!
And this has happened to me at least 4 or 5 times this year. So I got them on the phone, and I said, if I could put together a chicken skeleton of all the bones I've collected in the last year, there's a problem. So they gave me $75, which is only like 4 salads. So thanks for fucking nothing.
If there's a fucking.
That's it.
Why do you keep
Don't
going?
they know who you are? You could take this like national.
I'm a salad
This could be
celebrity.
big news.
I'm like Paul Canyon. Who is the guy with the ranch bottle? Paul Newman. What did I call him? Paul Canyon.
Paul Canyon. You think I with a ranch bottle? That's him. Paul
No, that was the male porn star that looked like Paul Newman.
Wait, really?
Canyon.
No.
Uh,
I can't wait till we're together in person.
I can't wait either. I'm getting used to this Zoom.
Adam, do you feel the same?
of course, I love you guys, man. I'm like ready for this.
Adam needs to get on the road. He needs some gigs. He you know,
It's like I can't wait to actually like
26 years, 27 years,
22. I can't actually.
22. I mean, that's a long time to be
I get work done on the road.
doing it and then shut down.
Why don't you do a sketch with Violet? That way you could combine the best of both worlds. Maybe you could write something that would combine it. And that way you could put your energy with her to something creative.
I don't know. Sounds like a lot of work. I just want to write jokes. I want to finish my scripts. I want to like post stuff. I want to like, but I don't know. This is more valuable.
But you're not alone in this, Adam. A lot of artists, a lot of actors, comedians, musicians. We're all thinking that they're going to write their great novel or their great script or the next biggest hit. And
that's what I'm the most. I agree.
And they're zapped. They're just creatively they're zapped.
Yeah, but at least they have an. I mean, but at least I don't like. I can't even like even with a child. It's like one thing. At least they have opportunity. You know.
True.
I thought I was going to come out of this writing a book, and please, I could barely make it to fucking to-do list.
Well, I can't believe you're still working during this whole thing. Like working.
Huh?
You're still working though.
Yeah, I'm still working, and I'm still. The radio gig was a 5-day-a-week thing, so I'm still doing that. And
How did you get that? That's great.
I'm doing Zodiacs, yes, and it's my take on it. And because obviously I'm not I almost said a zoologist. I'm not a zodiac person or horoscope. But
a zodiac person.
What happened?
You're not a zodiac person? Is that what they're called?
I mean, I've always admired it, but now
astrologists.
What happened?
Astrologists.
Astrologist.
Right.
Or zodiac person. That's what the new
never,
kids
never, I was never really.
He's a millennial. That's what
always interested in it, but you know what it is? It's my take. So every day I have to write the jokes. So I'm working like it's a lot. And I'm still the host on LA TV. So I'm interviewing people. It's a lot every day.
Are astronauts called space people? Or do you call them astronaut? I'm not a space person. Instead of astronaut. Astrologist. Forget it. Anyway.
I think it's up in the sky rocket people. That's what I think. It's the official term.
Well, you know what, Dean? I'm sure that like your kids are really going to appreciate what you're doing for them, like for real. And
I'm sure you're wrong, but you know it's nice of you to say.
No, and they're going to be better parents to their kids, and like you're doing a lot of really good work. I know it doesn't feel like it, but come on, man. I mean,
you're going to look back and remember it.
You're raising 5 children.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I'm encouraging my children not to have children with the way the planet is. The way the planet is. No, look at how Mother Nature. Look at how the skies have cleared up. You know, Yellowstone Park is flourishing with wild animals again. Like we're the biggest.
Yeah, but so is your house.
We've humans are the only ones who've been displaced by this virus. Like Mother Nature and wild animals, like, hey, this is great. We're flourishing. It's only as humans that are being,
You have great kids, though. Your kids are.
If we go back to the way things were, there's not going to be anything left for our kids' kids.
Sure. All right, but that's fine. That's the whole world. Your 6 kids or 5 that you live with are really sweet people and nice people. And they're good kids, and a lot of that's because of you and Tori are good parents. So you should take some pride in that.
Thank you. I do, but it's you know what? It's hard, Adam and Nicky. You might be able to relate to this. Like when you're in the thick of something, you can't see the forest for the trees. You can't see.
That's what I'm saying. Looking back, it's gonna be a nice memory.
Steeped in it that you don't see the good, bad, or indifferent of it all.
I think it's going to be a good memory once it's passed.
All right. So what happens? You wake up at 8 in the morning. You got to get all the kids ready for school. You got to help them with their schoolwork. Yell at them. You got to feed them breakfast.
Feed them.
Then you got to give them all whatever. Then lunch comes around.
Get them all started out, and then I start in on the boxes.
Okay. Oh, you got to unpack everything.
Yeah,
Then-
'cause
then you gotta-
we're a family of 7, so like think about that many moving boxes.
Then you got to feed them lunch.
And
then,
they're constantly hungry because a lot of the time they're bored, so they eat out of boredom.
and
Yeah,
then
I
more
do that.
school. Are they getting any kind of exercise?
The pool,
Okay.
pool, and the trampoline.
So they're swimming and jumping.
That's good.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
they are getting exercise. The only one who's not getting exercise is me.
Well, you gotta cut, even if you wake up early, an hour earlier, and carve that into your day. But it's so, I mean, did you have like a basement you could go into to separate?
Nikki, we don't have basements on the West Coast.
Yeah. All right. So
I miss
then,
basements. I miss basements. Oh my
all
god.
right. So like, what about like 8 to 8:30? Can you like say to Tori, hey, just watch the kids from 8 to 8:45. I got to go do a workout.
Oh yeah. No, that's happening. I'm telling you, as soon as I'm done, once we're out of boxes, dude, I'm all over the boxing game. And a couple of golf courses have been opened up.
Yeah.
But you can't rent carts so you can't sit side by side. You have to walk, which I'm totally fine with. I prefer walking. So I might go and play some golf.
That's good.
That would, oh man, that would be so great. So great to go and play some golf.
It's coming.
Yeah. But no, this too shall pass, like everything
That's right.
with me and my Debbie Downer negative.
Before this happened, we had a comedy tour booked. We had 4 clubs that wanted to book us. 6.
I know.
So
And-
it was me, you, Nikki, Tori. So get your stuff together. Like,
Dude, my stuff's together. It's just,
but even how you're feeling now is really funny. I mean, not to you, but to other people, it could be really funny.
I mean, look how serious you're being right now with the red beard.
I dyed my beard. I dyed it.
No, it doesn't look red. I'm just teasing you because I heard you say that.
I said it's red.
Yeah, I know. I'm teasing you. It doesn't
But
look red.
it looks red in this light. It's actually dark brown. I left it
I
on
like
too
it.
long.
It's very
Is it
Paul
just-
Bunyan.
Is it just for men stuff? Because I had it. It was all gray, so I thought I'd try it. Now I look like Richard Branson.
No, you look good, man. It's all right. You're gonna come out of this. Dude. You've been in worse places.
Really? I'm kidding.
All right, well, that's our podcast. Listen, people.
That's our podcast. Hey, you know what? Let's. I just want to shout out the very, very funny Jerry Stiller passed away. He was so funny. I loved him. I got a chance to work with his wife, Ann Mira. So God bless him.
With Ann Mira.
Hmm?
What'd you do with Ann Mira?
I did a movie of the week with Brooke Shields, Whoopi Goldberg, and Mira. I played.
Wow.
I played Brooke's lawyer. She and Cherry Jones were a gay couple trying to adopt a child. And
What was Brooke Shields like?
Brooke Shields was great. It was great. It's so great. I had Brooke Shields, Cherry Jones, and Ann Mira over at the house. And I cooked for them, and I got to find this picture. I get this great picture of them loading my dishwasher and stuff. It was just such a great night. But Jerry Stiller, such a funny guy.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
So they can load the dishwasher, but your kids can't. So
Exactly. And then when I say, listen, I had Brooke Shields and Ann Mira, and they're like, who?
Yeah. But what I do with Violet though is like, because if I do the dishes, do laundry, she gets bored. But if I'm like, hey Violet, time to do the dishes, and I just like, I'm like, she hands me the dishes, or I give her the laundry to put away.
There's a phase where they love to clean and help, and then it goes away. Definitely, it's that
Once
age.
they realize what's up, yes, that
Really?
gets old.
Finn is the next youngest, so 7. That phase is gone.
Oh,
I used to love to vacuum, and look at me now.
I still love to iron. I love to. I find it therapeutic.
I could see that.
Love to iron. Yeah. It's another depressing story. I won't tell you how it came about.
Let's start that next week. Dean on why he loves to iron.
Yes,
Different
okay.
fabric.
We'll put a pin in it. I'll tell you my ironing story next week.
Okay.
To start off Daddy Issues with a bang. But that's our show, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thoughts and prayers go out to the Stiller family. And thanks for listening. Adam, I love you. Nikki, I love you. Great seeing you.
Yeah.
I
Love
can't
you.
wait to see you in person and pinch your cheeks, you little
Thanks, Dad.
bastard.
Which ones?
Both. Up and down, north and south.
Love you guys.
take care, guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.